Stats with MMADieHards. I'm here with Dustin Diamond Poirier. We're in Columbus, Ohio at the Arnold's convention, signing for Head Rush. Dustin, big win over Max Holloway. Talk about the finish there. Really sick triangle armbar combination. Walk us through it.
Yeah, thanks, man. I went in there. I knew he was a decent kickboxer, and I knew my ground game was going to be a little bit better. So when we hit the ground, I just felt the difference, in our skills right away. I mounted him. He tried to buck out. I switched for an armbar and rolled him with my shin on the back of his head. And I guess adrenaline. I've done it 1,000 times. I've always put my foot back over the face and finish the armbar after you roll him. But I just left my foot behind his head and allowed him to sit up out of the armbar. But he sat right into a triangle, and it was just like automatic transition for me from doing jiu-jitsu for so many years. And it was just finished the fight that way. Triangle. He kind of tried to get out the triangle the wrong way. Kind of got off balance. He allowed me to roll him over real easy and mount him with the triangle. And then from there, I had his body secure, his hips were flat on the mat. He wasn't going to go anywhere, and the armbar was just right wide open.
And of course, 2 finishes in a row on the first UFC on Fox card against Pablo Garza. My favorite choke, of course, Darside Radio, which is our radio show on MMADieHards. And you finished the Darce choke on Garza. Talk about that finish and you being on that big card. It was a huge win for you there. Big publicity there.
For sure. That choke, that Darce choke, I finish it all the time on long guys. Like I said, I train at jiu-jitsu school mostly. And we have a lot of tall, lanky guys, and those guys who play half guard, who are long like that, leave a lot of spaces, with their length. Not as much muscle, so they're real long and rangy. And I sink that Darce choke in a lot. And it just happened to be there. And just, it was just like the switch of the triangle. Just repetition so many times of doing it, it's automatic.
And back in November, I got to see the Fightville documentary that features you and the Louisiana MMA scene. Michael Tucker directed. For those of you who haven't seen it, go see it. I know it's starting to make its way into other festivals, and I think it's going to get released in April.
It's coming out in theaters April 20th, and video on demand. So it'll be on iTunes, Netflix, at the same time as it's in theaters. So it's going to be huge, man.
And touch on this on your camp, on your coach Tim Crater, who of course, as we know, is a UFC fighter himself, and on Louisiana MMA scene where you started regionally before you made your way up the ranks into the UFC.
That's Friday.
I've been training with Tim for a while now. He's helped me out a lot through my game, my jiu-jitsu, and just the business of MMA and what it takes to compete at the top level. And he's continued to pass knowledge down to me even to today. And it's awesome, bro. We got a lot of hard workers in Louisiana, man, and that's what we are, just a bunch of hard-working guys. And we push each other. We have a good camp, a good group of guys. It's growing. A lot more names are going to be coming out of this camp. One of my good training partners, Eric Scally's making his debut in Bellator in a couple weeks. So it's awesome, man. I can't complain. I get to do what I love for a living and work, where I'm from, out of Lafayette, Louisiana. It's awesome. Everything's going the right way.
You showed a little human side too in the film, and a really funny moment I thought is you watching the Food Network while you were cutting weight, saying how much you like to watch the Food Network while you're cutting weight.
Yeah, I say it all the time, man. I still do it. Every fight, bro. My DVR is almost filled up with Man versus Food and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't have any room, but I save it because I know I'm getting ready for the next fight. Probably know more word for word.
And you said it, getting ready for your next fight. Talk to us about your opponent, Chan Sung Jung.
Yeah, Chan Sung Jung's he's a warrior, and I believe I am too. And we're gonna go in there and see who's better. May 15th, we're gonna headline the card. 25 minutes of pain. Somebody's getting finished. I don't see us fight 25 minutes to a decision. Somebody's gonna get finished. First couple of rounds, it's gonna be a fast-paced fight. I can take a shot, he can take one, and we can both give one. So see who wants it more. I'm more focused than I've ever been, and I'm coming to win.
And how about the featherweight division? And of course, Jose Aldo has the belt there, and is it something you have your eyes on now in the future? I know everyone says, hey, I take it one fight at a time, but it has to be in the realm of your possibility, knowing you continue your winning ways, you're going to eventually get a shot at that belt.
Right, I think the UFC just released a couple of days ago that this would be a title qualifier fight. If that's true and I get my hand raised May 15th, then I'll go ahead and take the next step. What I would like to fight, maybe 2 more times. I'm learning on the job, man. I just turned 23. I'm having fun, I'm training, and I'm going to be a world champion. It's just I'm going to build my way there.
Well, congratulations on your recent success, Dustin, and we very much look forward to seeing you in the octagon once again.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.